We're human. Everyone will get stress at some point, and it's how we deal with it, I suppose. But stress in the workplace is a very real factor, and thousands of days a year are lost in the UK alone to absenteeism. What's your take on stress in the workplace?
Stress comes from two places. It comes internally, and it comes from external sources. So what I mean by that is you may be your own worst enemy. So you may not be, like you say, having the right sleep, the right nutrition, the right lifestyle. It may be that you've got to work on yourself to just calm yourself down, to be a little more considered, a bit more philosophical about how you're going about things. And that might require you to focus on some personal development solutions, i.e. changing programs and paradigms, goal setting more, asking yourself, are you in the right place? Have you got the right job? Are you doing the right thing? Or it might be coming from an external source, which is more then akin towards the business. In research done on businesses, approximately 84 to 85% of stress comes from the management in businesses. That's the sort of the given and the rule of thumb. So I think there is a lot on company leaders and company owners to address this with their workforce. I know of some companies that even pride themselves on it being a high stress environment. And that's just how it is here where we work. It's high stress, we're on the edge, and everyone's jacked up on caffeine and high GI carbs, and everyone's taking extended amounts of leave each year because it's a stressful environment. And I think that culture has to be addressed. It's not clever, and it's not sustainable for the company to have a culture like that is assumed as a high stress culture. Nothing requires high stress. And when you look at what's called the inverted U theory in psychology terms, everybody has an optimal arousal level. And if you go beyond the optimum curve, performance starts to decrease. If you're not aroused enough, then you aren't going to get optimal performance. There is an optimum point that people can work towards. There is also, interestingly, on the subject of stress, a close link to skill set and stress. Less skilled people get stressed quicker. So in my organisation, with my certain layers of my management team, I will look at the managers who get stressed very quickly, and I will try to work on the skill sets that they're missing that's causing them to be stressed. And it's a funny thing. When you progress through a company and you progress into higher positions of management, you look back at the things that used to stress you that now no longer touch you. And it's a funny thing. And other people who are getting stressed at what you used to get stressed at, it's very easy to be condescending or diminishing to their experience. So you have to just catch yourself and model regulate yourself a little bit on that. But there's a lot of interesting research around lower skills and being stressed quicker. And when I say lower skill, I don't just mean across the board, I mean in specific areas. Someone might be able to cope very well with task A, but task B, they just might fall to pieces. So I think it's both a responsibility to the individual, or for the individual rather, and to the individual within the workplace.